What's good, sports gamers, and welcome back to our top 10 sleeper series. And today we're covering the running backs and the lower rated gems you should grab in Madden 26. The run game is one of the easiest ways to turn these sleepers into absolute beasts. So I'm breaking down our top 10 backs worth your investment. I'm Chris from Sports Gamers Online, and alright, let's get it. Starting off the list at number 10 is Dylan Sampson. Sampson has three huge things going for him. First, his age. He's only 20, so there's more time to develop. Second, he's behind Junkins on the roster in regs. And third, he has hidden potential in franchise mode. He's an elusive back with decent numbers everywhere. Nothing too crazy, but his age and potential rating possibly being nice gives you more room for improvement with him. That 92 speed and 81 juke is enough to get busy in the run game with him as well right away. At 9, we got R.J. Harvey. The 24-year-old Harvey immediately got competition in real life and in Madden with J.K. Dobbins joining this summer, so his value could be anywhere depending on the user. Harvey is a guy that starts you off with a little of everything. The great thing about him is that he also has hidden potential, plus great acceleration and juke move rating, so he's good to go right away. I wish he was 21 or 22, but he can contribute immediately and develop quicker because of his likely great potential. At 8, we got Dallas Cowboy Jaden Blue. Blue is one of the better receiving backs on this list and among the best in the draft class. 71 catching may seem low, but it's pretty good for a running back, and his 93 speed to go along with 95 excel makes him dangerous in the open field as a third down back at minimum. In a very crowded backfield on the Cowboys, his value won't be too high to acquire the Texas back. He's a little small at 5'9", 195, so if a linebacker gets him lined up, it may not be pretty, but he's fast enough to not let that happen often. He's an easy game breaker if you like to pass the ball early and often. At 7, let's mention Jalen Wright. Wright is the perfect complement back that every team needs. He has 93 speed and excel, making him a legit home run threat. With his 86 carry rating shows he can protect the ball if he does get caught. Miami already has other backs led by A-Chain, which keeps his trade value low despite his obvious talent. His open field moves need work, but he's more of a jack of all trades than a master of none. So the discount you can get on the 22-year-old makes it worth it. Here at 6, we got Cam Scatterbo. Cam has straight up elite fullback speed at 85, but he does enough things where he's still usable and fun to play with. At worst, he's a nasty goal line back. His 86 break tackle to start is among the best for young backs, so this little bowling ball will be tough to bring down. The Giants' backfield situation is unsettled and he's slow, which makes him available for cheap or cheaper. He surprisingly has 94 stamina, which is incredible, so you can spam him to your heart's desire. At 23, he's young enough to develop significantly while being good enough at important things to ball right away for you. Like I said, just don't expect him to outrun many linebackers. At 5, we got Caleb Johnson. The Iowa back is a big boy with some shake to him. He's not the fastest, so his market won't be the highest, but he can get defenders off of him with his 83 break tackle, 83 truck, and 81 stiff arm. His juking also isn't the best and he's not the fastest, so that limits his ceiling. But being able to weave through traffic with 90 change of direction will be enough for this hidden development rookie back. At 4, we got Blake Corum. Corum brings that Michigan toughness to your squad. The Rams have Kyron Williams as their starter and College Football 25 Beast Hunter on the team as well now. So Corum will be available at a steep discount. He's built like a mini Maurice Jones-Drew at 5'8", 210, with enough speed to still hit a home run for you if the lane is there. Corum represents a solid floor, decent ceiling. He'll never be elite, but he can be a reliable starter for you for years, like Trey Mason was in Madden way back when. At 3, we got Jonathan Brooks. Brooks is the out-of-sight, out-of-mind back whose ratings haven't dropped due to constant injury. A guy that franchise players should target. His 91 excel and 90 agility are decent numbers to work with, and that 92 carry rating shows excellent ball security. Carolina's in a bit of a rebuild and have 2 other backs ahead of him which means in franchise mode, the owner might move him for the right price, despite being a former second-round pick. His 88 change of direction gives you a little shake in the open field, and that 79 break tackle rating shows he's not going to go down easy if you do somehow get caught with him. Brooks has legit top back potential that you should grab for below what he's worth. At 2, we got Bashal Tootin. Now, Tootin and I were killing linebackers' ankles last year in College Football 25, and I drafted him on one of my dynasty teams, so we got history here. Luckily in Madden, he's nasty too, but he has a star potential rating with 95 speed and 96 excel, so he's probably one of the best game breakers in the game already. His development trait will round out his decent ratings rather quickly, making him a nastier back in a year or two. His speed and power gives him way too many outs when using him, making him a nightmare to try and tackle. Now, before we go into our number 1 back you should grab, let's go over our honorable mentions. And first off, Kendre Miller. Miller is one of the best of the rest because he can be an elusive or power back for you with his 90 speed, 80 break tackle, 82 truck, and 85 juke. Now, he might get cut from the Saints, so he may end up in free agency, which then you should definitely jump on. But in real life, there's always something going on with him. But in the game, he's a good young back, and he looks like a lineman how big they got him in Madden. And also, let's go over Keaton Mitchell. Now, Mitchell is a pure speed selection. His 95 excel and 94 speed combo makes him one of the fastest players in Madden. The Ravens already have Derrick Henry, which means Mitchell will be buried and available for nothing. He has the 84 juke move rating, so he will be able to do something with a not terrible carry rating as well. He's basically Diet Devon A-Chain without the price tag. The downside is he's pretty little, but if you need a home run hitter, Mitchell is your guy. And coming in at number 1 on Sports Gamers Online top 10 sleeper running backs to grab in Madden 26 is Trey Benson. Benson comes into Madden 26 with star progression, making him a player you need to try and grab ASAP or grab in your fantasy drafts as soon as it makes sense because he's a top 32 Madden back already. Benson didn't make the most noise in his rookie year, as fantasy players can attest to, but he can for you immediately with the ratings he comes with. Check it, 93 speed and 94 excel with a good balance of big boy and elusive open field moves, making him a matchup nightmare for defenses. All this at 223 pounds, giving him crazy value as a back. He without a doubt has the highest potential of the backs in his overalls range, so it makes sense why Trey Benson sits atop Sports Gamers Online top 10 sleeper backs you need to grab in Madden 26. Sorry, Sports Gamers, do you agree with the list? And if not, what back do you think deserves a shout out? Let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned here at Sports Gamers Online for more Madden 26 content. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. All right, people, I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.